going on, everybody? It's your girl, Renae. You know I always have something to say, aka Miss Make It Happen, y'all. And joined with me, of course, the CEO and founder of Trend Talk, as well as Houston Trend. We got Elliot Guidry. Now, our guest, y'all, he been in the game for 12 plus years. You've heard the tag, Lil Ju burnt this beat. If you know who it is, you already know who it is. Straight out of Texas. Give it up for Lil Ju!
It's good. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all
Storybox
having me
Audio.
on the show today. I'm ready. Let's get it started.
Man, I want to know the process from when you first took producing seriously. Like, what was that moment like? You're like, okay, I'm going to jump out on faith, and this is going to be my career.
Honestly, I feel like that was the first day that I was shown the software, which was like in 2008. But honestly, for real, I'd say when I quit my job in 2015, I was working at DejaVu Shoe Warehouse in Houston. Like, what is it?
Over there by First Colony?
No, the one off, was it Voss in Richmond or Voss in Westheimer?
Oh, you was at the good one.
Yeah, I worked at that one.
Oh, that's
So
a good one.
I just quit. I want to say I quit probably like like April 2015. And I was like, I'm just finna go full-fledged with the beats. Like I had video the night before. And like, my check at DSW was like $450 every 2 weeks. So I'm like, I just made $700, $800 last night. If I just come to the studio every single day, I could do this a couple times a month. You know what I'm saying? At least, you know what I'm saying? So from that day, I just quit the job and I just didn't. I'm like, I'm just finna go make it happen. And I did.
Hell yeah. How have you noticed since you started? How has the business obviously changed for you?
It's definitely like, I would definitely say the music industry is cutthroat. I would say when I first started, I was more naive. I was just, you know what I'm saying, Lil Ju selling beats. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really have a business now. I was just like selling beats to random way people, you know what I'm saying, trying to make money, trying to pay my bills and stuff. But now it's like I have to have a lawyer, you know what I'm saying? I'm signed to a publishing deal. Like it's a lot that goes into it. You know what I'm saying? For every song, every placement, every potential placement, like you gotta sign so much paperwork. Like it's a whole thing now. Like it ain't regular no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just selling beats to, and I still do sell beats here and there, you know what I'm saying? But it's not regular anymore. It's like, this is for real, like business.
For instance, just adding to differences, like, you know, I mean, when you're independent making beats in your room by yourself starting out, obviously that's just you creating. How has that process changed along with the business? I mean, what paperwork are you licensing, and you know, how are you handling that? Like, what stuff do you have to have in line as a producer to be able to be on the level that you are at right now?
Well, first things first, you have to be signed up with either ASCAP or BMI. I think it's one more other one, but so you can be able to get paid like off your royalties and your publishing and whatnot. So that's the first thing that producers need to do, is go sign up for their publishing company through either one of those, because that's the first thing. Like, your publishing is everything. So a lot of publishing companies, because you're a producer. Well, I'm a producer, so we get deals on the publishing side. There's two sides to the music business. You got the regular record label, and then you have a publishing company. And producers, we usually sign to publishing companies. Like, artists can sign pub deals too, but producers, that's usually the only leverage that we have, because we're not artists. Like, we only have half of the song. We didn't make the song too. So publishing companies will give you next to nothing in hopes to, you know what I'm saying, get half of your publishing. So right before Fever came out, Megan's mixtape with cash shit on there,
right?
They were offering me like $40,000 for like everything, and I'm like, I make $40,000 a year on my own. You know what I'm saying? Selling beats and doing whatever I can to make some money. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
I'm not finna sign my life away for $40,000. So, you know what I'm saying? The industry is like really cutthroat, and you have to know. You have to know what you dealing with, but it's like it's up to you to know that. Nobody's gonna like tell you that. Like this is just like you have to do the research and find out on your own. In my case, I had a team that was willing to, you know what I'm saying, work with me and we figured it out together. But I got that team in place, my managers, right after that first deal was offered. And once Fever came out, and Cash Shit took off, they were offering me like 125,000, I want to say. And I was thinking about signing that because I was like, I don't change my life and my family's life like instantly. But my managers, they called me because they're through one of my good friends. Like that's how we had that connection. So they called me and was like, don't sign that deal. Like we can make that you worth way more than that. Like we can make it to where it needs to be. So from that was last year in like June, maybe. Whenever I think no. That might have been in May because I feel like Fever came out in May. So like I partnered up with them and then we just Cash Shit was taking off, so it really turned into a bidding war, and I turned that 120 into like crazy deal. But it was just like with the help of a team. Like I couldn't have did that on my own.
Right.
It was just my initial point. You know what I'm saying? Like you need a team. You need to for sure be signed up with BMI and or ASCAP.
Yeah.
You have to have a lawyer
For everything.
For everything. Any deal or any producer agreement I've signed, my lawyer looks over that.
So what lawyer did you end up going to and how did you know to go to that particular person? And the reason why I'm asking is because a lot of folks don't know that realm of it. You know, it's just on the creative side, and all this other stuff is rocket science to them.
Just by yourself.
There we go.
What was it like to have that first single hit the radio and it was your beat? What was that emotion like?
I probably cried once or twice just thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I've been working so long and finally, like, it's my turn. You know what I'm saying? But that was my first song to come on the radio, like, everywhere. But I feel like I had a song in 2015 out here in Houston that was coming on the radio.
What was the name of it?
Manish by artist named Prince Cannon. It was in rotation. And Young Rulers, Shooters was in rotation out here for sure. Like all the early 1501 artists who were getting like play on 97.9 and 93.7, I made all of them beats. So but it was definitely different with Big Ol' Freak because I knew that was coming on like everywhere, like all over the country. So it was different.
One thing about a Meg Thee Stallion song, you go, oh, it's him. When did you make this beat?
Well, my new tag is and if the beat live, Lil
Lil Juke made it.
Like, that's my new tag. Like I only put that one in beats now. I don't use the other one no more. Because I knew that was gonna be like viral. Like people tweet me that every day. People comment that on my Instagram post all day, every day. Like crazy. But I knew when she said that in the studio, I feel like we made the song that it comes from is on Fever, and we for sure made that song 2018. And I knew when she said that bar in the studio, I'm like, I told the engineer, I'm like, cut that out of the song and send me that so I can use that as my tag. Like I know that's gonna go viral. I don't know when it's gonna go viral, but here we are in 2020 and that shit is going viral. Like literally, if you go type that in on Twitter, it's so many tweets of people just randomly tweeting. They're not even tagging me. They're just like tweeting it. It's crazy.
What was that chemistry like when you and Meg met each other for the first time? What was that like?
So the first time we met, we made Tina Montana. That's one of the songs on Tina Snow. I knew like from the first like bar that she put on that song, I'm like, we're about to blow up. Like this shit finna like blow up. Like I knew it. Like I played her the Big Old Freak beat for sure in that session. And also the Never beat. That's another song on Tina Snow. But like driving home that night, I'm like, I'm damn near finna cry in the car on the way home because I'm like, this shit finna take off. Like I already know that we've only recorded one song, but this shit is about to like be out of here.
Man, what was the discussion like between you and Megan, right, when you guys were realizing that you guys were really about to really take off?
Like it was just like, we just gotta keep working. Like, yeah, this feel good. Like when she started doing shows, well, she was already doing shows, but like once the shows started accumulating more and more, like she was doing first, she was only doing shows like one a weekend, and then next thing you know, it's like 3 a weekend, and then next thing you know, it's like one every day. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, okay, now. But it was really once she signed to 300 too, it was like, and then Big Old Freak got on the charts for real. It was like, okay, like this is big. Like we really got something here. But we were saying that the whole time. Like we would be making the beats in my living room, literally where I'm at right now. Like I moved to LA, but I'm just in Houston right now. Like in my house in Houston too. Like I got a crib in LA and I got a crib here. But we was literally in my house here where I'm sitting right now making them beats. And I'm like, we just working. Like we like, we know what's finna happen, but we gotta keep working because we need something to come after. You know what I'm saying? We gotta keep the momentum up. And she was already her, but like the music just had to, you know what I'm saying, further transcend to the people. And that's where I came in, you know what I'm saying? So it was just like perfect timing. And we really didn't even, it was on some what's understood don't got to be explained, you know what I'm saying? We weren't just like sitting around the house like, I can't wait till we blow up, but we knew it, like it was just like a general energy, like we were just working. We was like, but we know that we got something here. Like I knew when we dropped Tina Snow and the shit went crazy. I'm like, she not even, this is before 300. Like when we dropped it 2018, like she already having, I feel like in the first week of the mixtape coming out, she already had like 5 million streams on the mixtape. And I'm like, that's crazy for an artist that's not even signed to a major label yet. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm like, this is definitely like weird. This is just like the first seed.
Man, that's just the fact that y'all put it from the jump. Y'all knew that things were taking off. I mean, you guys were already living in that energy. That to see that, you know, being manifested into what is today for you guys is incredible. I mean, heck, I mean, we can go run down the list of all the appearances and places Megan has been in. But let's discuss how now life has changed for you. Like, what is different today that you're experiencing? Like,
I mean, I'm in front of the camera now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing interviews. Like, people want to do write-ups about me because they're finally realizing, like, okay, we've heard this same tag, or she mentions him a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, now, like, I'm part of they put me up there with the, like, you know what I'm saying, the Take Keefs and the Jetsons and the Metros now. Like, I'm part of that producer group. Like, I actually, like, know them when I'm in LA, or when I'm in Atlanta, or when I'm in, you know what I'm saying, Miami or wherever. Like, I'm linking up with them. Like, they consider me like I'm one of their peers now. It's not just like local anymore. You know what I'm saying? I was just the number one. I might still be the number one rap producer on for this week. I don't know. I haven't looked at the charts, but like, I was the number one rap and hip hop producer in, you know what I'm saying, the world type shit. Like, I was number 6 for sure of all genres. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's different now. Like I need that for a beat now. It's not like the $50 that it was a couple of years ago. Like, I need
the work is different now. The work is different.
Like, you gotta talk to my manager, you gotta talk to my lawyer, you know what I'm saying, to get a beat from me. Like,
straight up. So anybody that you're working with now that you're excited about?
So early next year, I have something on a big artist album that's gonna drop, but I don't know if I can say anything about this particular artist, but just know
you could tell us.
It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. I'm looking forward to that. I just found out the other day that they putting Body in Fortnite in the dance. So
wait, the Body Yaddy Yaddy is gonna be in Fortnite.
Like, they finna put that in Fortnite.
I will buy Fortnite just so my character.
First of all, Fortnite is free.
Oh,
what's crazy is I play this game with my cousin, and we are all in the realm of 30 and up. So we played a mess out of some Fortnite. So to hear that, I mean, this game is played by millions across the globe. You know what I mean?
I mean, is like, what if Meg had a concert series just how Travis did in Fortnite? That would be dope.
That would be live.
That would be dope. And then she got all the characters doing the Body Yaddy dance. Because that went viral. When I saw people, grannies doing it, I said, I hope y'all got some big gay in the back. But like, you saw old ladies, they say,
they was doing it. That was crazy. That was crazy.
Yeah, man, and to see that, I mean, every time you open up your phone, almost these days, you're seeing somebody TikTok, Thriller, or Instagram Reel, you know, doing the body dance. You know what I mean? That's first of all, to know that you was a part of that, and then to see it, you know what I mean? Like, you said you was crying before when everything took off. Like, how are those tears of joy happening when you see stuff like that?
So it's like, I feel like I'm getting used to it now. Like, I don't even, like, I'm like, all this means a lot, but I feel like I'm ready for like the number ones. Like, I'm ready for the Grammy nominations and stuff. Like, this is cool, but they was doing this to Captain Hook, you know what I'm saying? They was doing this to cash it. So, like, I love to see it. Don't get it twisted. I love to see it, but it's like, now I'm ready for the really big accolades and stuff. Like,
so with that being said, I mean, 5 years, 10 years from now, where's Lil Ju?
Oh yeah, no, I'm definitely Grammy winner for sure. I'm not even gonna say Grammy nominated, Grammy winner for sure. I probably got my record label up and going. Like, I wish I had my chain, my Boom Squad. I just got my first Boom Squad chain made. That's my production group / record label. But I gave it to my jeweler to like shorten the chain. I would show y'all. But
which jeweler you working with?
What'd you say?
So which jeweler are you working with?
My boy 80 Diamonds. He's a jeweler in Sugarland, up and coming jeweler. I'm trying to get my boy right. You know what I'm saying? I'm up and coming producer. Yeah, up and coming jeweler. Just, you know what I'm saying? I like to work with the underdog. You know what I'm saying? But
straight up,
definitely got me right.
So I know you mentioned, well, you didn't mention the artists that you're working with and excited about, but anybody new that we haven't heard about yet that you're really wanting to bring ears to?
I've been working with I got so much. The Heavy Steppers. That's one of the artists that I'm working with from Chicago. They have a really big following in Chicago. Their first EP just dropped maybe like a week ago, and I produced the intro on there. DCG as well. That's another group out of Chicago, and they're going super viral. I've been working with them a lot lately.
I love Chicago. Love Chicago.
Yeah, I love Chicago too. One of my managers is from Chicago. Who else have I been working with? I've been having to go through the list of songs.
You work with Key Glock, Gucci.
Yeah, it's like I'm trying to get back in with all of them. Like I'm definitely trying to get back in with Gucci. Like I know he been looking for me. I've been trying to, you know what I'm saying, find a way to get to him.
I guarantee you his people are on Clubhouse. I guarantee you his people are on Clubhouse. That's nothing but a group chat away.
I definitely should just suck it up and get on Clubhouse. I probably will. I mean,
if you're not talking on it, at least you can be in the rooms where these conversations are happening and then seeing who's connected to who, and then you can pull that person to the side and make your conversations privately. But you know, I guarantee, like I'm just saying, like there's so many people that are in these group chats. I mean, from A&Rs that have worked with Rock Nation. I mean, and this is just for anybody. You know, I'm sure you're already within those circles and whatnot from where you are now. But to somebody that's not even on that level to be in that group, it's bonkers.
Yeah, like what's his name? Shoot, I just met him yesterday. His name is Mark, but I forgot his production name. But he does all of Mulatto's beats and stuff.
Yeah. I done got a good like 10 invites. I just never clicked on it and did it. But I'm gonna go look on my phone.
Invites just sitting there. Do you know how few and far between them invites go?
I literally probably have 10 different texts from 10 different people on my phone right now inviting me to Clubhouse.
It's an invite only situation, so you got to know somebody that's already on it. Mm-hmm. And it was the same situation. Like actually, you mentioned Chicago. My guy out of Chicago sent me the invite, and I was like, "Wait, what is this?" It was a random situation, and then I got in there, and I was like, "Oh, wait a minute! No, this is something serious." Mm-hmm. So yeah. No, I mean, like I said, but with you already having folks in there, and I'm not even trying to say this like it's with you already having folks in there. Trust me, everything's already working in your favor.
Oh, but I do want to ask Jill. You got to talk to me about you playing the xylophone and the drums in 8th grade.
Okay, so I'm a real creative. Like I'm left-handed. My whole family left-handed. You know what I'm saying? I just use my creative brain. So if I wasn't a producer, I'll probably be like a painter or artist or like a graphic designer or like all of the above. So I'm a real just like artistic musical type guy. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
In 6th grade, I signed up. 6th grade, that's when Drumline came out, 2003. So I know you saw Drumline. Everybody came out the movie theater. You know what I'm saying? Wanting to be. That came out the year that I was able to sign up for band. So I signed up for band. We had to, you could literally go sign up for any instrument, but you have to try out for the drums. I had never played the drums a day in my life. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just, like I said, I'm naturally musically inclined. I'm naturally an artistic type guy. So I was on my, what was his name in drums? I think, what's his name? Miles? Anyway, like how he couldn't read music, but he could just like look at it and just like do the patterns. That's how I did. So I was in percussion in 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. Played the drums, the snare drum, the xylophone, the timpani, the chimes, the cymbal, the triangle, anything that you bang with a stick, I was playing it. So my teacher in 8th grade, and she didn't really, that's when we, like, all the band was together. In 6th grade, we were separated. So we was only like in percussion class, and the trumpets would be with the trumpets, the saxophones would be with the saxophone. But in 7th and 8th grade, the whole band would be together. So we had one percussion teacher for the whole district. So he had to go to like 6 or 7 schools. So he didn't have time to go to every single school in a 5-day school week. So he gonna skip one of the schools. So it just so happened it would be my school. So he wouldn't come, and so the teacher would want us to come in there and be quiet. I'm like, come in the band, sit in the back and be quiet. I got in band to be like playing in the band. So we was really like bumping heads, and then in 8th grade, like halfway through the year, I just like got out of band. And I was just like in regular, like whatever the extracurricular class was, and I don't remember in 8th grade, but I was like, and I felt like band was gonna be lame in high school. Like I'm like, I ain't gonna get no girls being in the band. So
which high school was it? Because I know band life is, y'all take that stuff serious, man. I mean, like,
with the white shirts and the black shorts.
From calling the new guys to crabs to
You
know
so
what I'm saying, to
I went to DeSoto High School. Like that was
What high school was that?
DeSoto High School. That's a suburb of Dallas. I went to DeSoto, and at the time, like the band director and stuff was still like white, so we were still doing like
the Bumblebee.
stuff like that. And I'm like, I was growing up going to the Battle of the Bands of the Dallas high schools where they have a black, you know what I'm saying, black band director, and they playing like whatever the latest hip hop song is, you know what I'm saying? So I wanted to do that. So I knew, like in high school, I'm like, I go to DeSoto, I'm not finna Flight of the Bumblebee. I'm not finna be so. But definitely them couple of years that I was in band definitely helped me with my music, because I know the basics of music. Like I can read music a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm a beginner music reader, but I know, like, I can follow my finger along and read the music. Like,
like FACE and then every
you know what I'm saying? I know that, but I'm gonna have to do that for each one. But I at least know that, you know what I'm saying? I know tones. I know over time I've trained my ear, and I'm musically inclined, like I said. So just those 3 things over time just like helped me with my music, and trial and error for sure.
Growing up, who were your favorite producers?
Growing up, I would definitely say I'm a big Michael Jackson fan. Like I'm the biggest Michael Jackson fan. So definitely like Quincy Jones and Teddy Riley were definitely like my favorite producers. But I didn't start making beats till 10th grade. So that's when I really started paying attention to producers for real. But I'd say probably like Juicy J and DJ Paul definitely had a big influence on me. Soulja Boy for sure.
Definitely, I can definitely hear some 3 6 Mafia.
Yeah, for sure. Like I make beats with Juicy all the time. Like that's like my.
That's got to be insane. Which
it is. I call Juicy right now on FaceTime. He go answer the phone. Like literally. So
do it.
Hey, I'm gonna
Like,
take
you know, used to people be like, do it, just to be like, y'all,
I'm gonna
Juicy
take
J.
he a family man now, like, and for sure on Saturday and Sunday, I know he be with his family. But
I'm gonna give you my number so that way, you know, it could be Monday at 4 in the morning. Just be like, Jay.
for sure, I got you. or the next time I'm in the studio with him, I will FaceTime you when I'm in there with him.
Okay. I mean, after we finish this interview, I'm going to send you my number in the email.
For sure. But
Man, it'd be dope to get a session with you, like just a write-in session, having a interview with you in the studio, if when possible.
no,
I know
sure.
COVID is weird right now, but you know what I mean. When it's possible.
Yeah, no, for sure. Whenever I'm back in Houston, we can definitely get that going.
Man, well, we only got 5 minutes left on this, brother. So closing out, anything that you're working on right now that people should be paying attention to. Where can people find you? How do they get a hold of you?
Me and my boy One Money, we working on his mixtape right now. We working on Megan's Deluxe for Good News. Like I said, I got that placement coming with the artist I can't say it next year. 2 Chainz album just dropped. I had the intro on that. I'm just working like the producer world is a waiting game. Like I've worked with a lot of artists, but you just never know if the song is gonna come out for real until they hit you up 8 or 9 months later, like, oh yeah, so and so is gonna come out with their album and we need you to sign off on this. I'm like, I forgot about this song, you know what I'm saying? So I worked with like NLE Chopper and Polo G and just like a lot of artists. Like I forget because it's so many, but you just never know with being a producer what's gonna come out for real and what's not. So
Let me ask you this: is it just you sending out beat packs to different artists, or
no, that's beat packs. I'm actually in the studio with NLE Chopper. I'm actually in the studio with Polo G. You know what I'm saying? Like Trap Boy Freddy album just dropped and I had 3 on there. Like I was actually in the studio every time with him making that stuff. Like we was actually in there with who's on the Shy Glizzy is on one of the songs and we was in the studio in LA and it was us 3 in the studio.
you did Lil Quita?
No, not Lil Quita. I did like
okay.
3 songs on the tape though. But
Okay,
no.
yeah. I don't know. I'm like, I don't know why I thought I heard the Lil June made this beat at the beginning of Lil Quita.
Not that one.
All right, but yeah, no, Trap Boy. When your boy goes live, so yeah, I mean, I'm excited for Dallas in a sense of how they're now having this new wave. You know, they've always had a wave. But these guys that are coming out now, I'm really excited about, and I feel like
we really ain't never had this before. Like really, like what's the word I'm looking for? Like mainstream artists for real. You know what I'm saying? That people are paying attention to. Like no disrespect to any of the OGs, but you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah. I mean, there's I mean, and without saying any disrespect, you know, like Yellow Beezy versus Big Tuck, the level is a little different. The playing field is a little different. Not saying Big Tuck isn't who he is, but at the same time, I mean, Yellow Beezy just out of here.
That's exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying.
So yeah, brother. So where can they find you on social media? How can they get a hold of you? How can they get a beat from you?
Lil Ju made the beat. DA. Don't forget the DA is not THE on every social site. They just gave me back that name on Twitter. It was suspended from 2016. They just gave me that back because they're finna verify me on Twitter. Instagram, Clubhouse when I make it is gonna be Lil Ju made the beat. If you want to be for me, honestly, get in contact with my managers. My managers are in my bio on Instagram. My boy Els, my boy Cam. Shit, if they don't answer, shit, hit T Ferris. He gonna let me know too. So yeah, Lil Ju made the beat on everything. The beat.
Shit, and that's that on that.
Yeah. Apple Music, all of that. Like go get my playlist on Apple Music. That's like a playlist with all the songs I produce. I feel like it's like 150 songs in there. You know what I'm saying? Dope Easy, everybody, all the Houston artists in there. So
Yo. Dope Easy. Hell yeah. Man, appreciate you coming on, brother. Thank you for giving us your time. You know,
I appreciate y'all.
Definitely look forward to doing more with you, brother.
No, definitely. Whenever y'all ready to get that in studio, let's get it going.
Yes, and everybody be sure to follow Houston Trend on all platforms. Be sure to follow myself at It's J Renae. You got Elliot Guidry. It's spelled just like that, but with one T. And we'll catch y'all next time. This is Trend Talk with Lil Juke. Make this beat. Or matter of fact, you know the beat live is the Lil Juke, baby.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, send me.